Hi guys! So I'm sorry that it's been forever since I filmed a video. I know I've been incredibly negligent of this channel, but if you've ever moved into a house before, you know that it's incredibly difficult to get everything organized and everything exactly how you want it in a very short amount of time. So with moving and everything like that, it's been really stressful, but I'm thankful to say that we are moved in now. As you can see, I spent many days off trying to tweak this room to exactly the way that I wanted it, and I'm happy to say that it's not exactly there, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I actually have things kind of rearranged, so you can't see exactly how messy it is. There's just little like boxes and stuff of random things that haven't been unpacked yet. But other than that, I figured I would do a little MAC Sephora haul for you today. It's not like a super extravagant haul. I just happened to pick up some things when we stopped at the Annapolis mall on the way back from a hair show on Monday. And if you want to see the haul to all the things that I got at the hair show, you can click the link below in the information box. But yeah, so right now I'm going to talk a little bit about what I got at MAC. Didn't really get a whole lot. I got another one of my Studio Fix powder in my color, because I've hit pan, and you know when you hit pan, ladies, at least me anyway, I like to have a backup just in case. But when I was there, I knew I needed to get that, and then what has always been sold out online, and the one thing that I wanted every single time I look online, has been the mineralized skin finish in Soft and Gentle, and they happen to have it there. Mine's kind of dirty because I've been using it, but it is gorgeous and I love it. It looks a lot darker in the pan, but then when you actually apply it, it's more of a highlighter than a bronzer, which I had kind of expected it to be, but it works because I don't really have anything like this to highlight. The other thing I got from MAC, the lady kind of talked me into it. This is Sunbask, and it's just a powder blush. It's kind of a goldy, peachy, orangey kind of color on me, because my cheeks are actually naturally very red. I tried to actually put some on this morning after I put on my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. And since some of that natural redness was still kind of showing through, it didn't really look any different to me. So that's definitely one that I'm going to have to eventually play with again. I don't really know how I feel about it, but we'll see. Yeah, so then we went to Sephora because my friend that was with me at the Nordstrom, which I was looking at, well, I was at the MAC counter at Nordstrom. So my friend had been looking at like Coach bags and everything like that. She didn't buy anything, but I was like, oh gosh, you know, I had mentioned that I really wanted the Coach Poppy perfume, but it was really expensive. And she said, oh well, if you like that, you know, Sephora has a rollerball that's $22. And that's a dual-ended one. You get just the regular Coach Poppy and then the Poppy Flower, which is the new one. So for $22, that's not bad. It's a lot. Considering Coach perfume is really expensive and it smells really good, I figured it'd be worth it. And since I really wanted the Coach Poppy one, it's worth it to at least get the other one with it too. So I got that, and then I got the Makeup Forever HD powder to kind of go along with my Matte Velvet Plus. I plan on doing a review of this. I'm not really going to talk about how I feel about it now. I'm actually going to record a review of it soon. But from what I can tell you, though, it is a pretty good product. So we'll kind of talk about that later. And then the last thing I got from Sephora, I had heard so much about Tarte's Amazonian clay blushes, about how they're very long wearing, they're supposed to last 12 hours, and they have really great pigmentation. And I have a huge problem with making my blush last all day. If I'm at work, you know, whether I go out, you know, like if I'm going shopping or do something with my husband, and if I have to apply, like, you know, just kind of touch up my powder, I feel like the powder just wipes all the blush off, And I realize that happens with most powder blushes, but I mean, to me that happens a lot with MAC blushes, and you figure you're paying about $20 a pop for MAC blushes. That shouldn't happen. So I was really interested in trying something else, so I got one of these, and this is called Tipsy. Now, this color in the pan is very, very scary. Do not be alarmed by this color in the pan. Swatch it on your hand first. It actually comes out really, really nicely. I have a little bit on my cheeks right now. I don't know if you can see. The light's kind of washing me out a little bit, so that's why I put some on, because I was looking a little crazy. I had a different blush on to begin with. But I'll put a little swatch on for you now, actually. Well, that didn't really do much. But obviously, I would recommend this if you're like me and have been tanning a little bit. Me, I kind of look a little washed out right now probably, but that's just because of the light. As you can see, it has that pigment to it, but it's not nearly as scary on your skin as it looks in the pan. Obviously, if you overdo it, it's gonna look like clown blush, but with just a little tiny bit, it makes you look tanner and makes your skin look a lot warmer. I wore it all day yesterday at work, and I was at work from 8:30 in the morning until 6:30 at night, and it did not move. Like, that blush was there, and the same, you know, obviously my skin got a little oily during the day, but as far as the pigment goes, it did not move. I had the same pigment on my cheeks at 6:30 at night that I had at like 7-something in the morning when I put that blush on. So, all in all, really good blush, worth the $22, I think it was. I might actually get another color of it, something a little more natural, the next time I go to Sephora, but who knows. So, yeah, hope you liked that video. You can check out my hair show haul, and yeah, so I hope you guys have a good night.